95.5 GLO.
GLO rocks the Bears! GLO is Peoria's #1 classic rock station. Jeff Stevens out here at the Paradise Hotel Casino. We are minutes away from the Bears Blitz, and of course I'm with my Rock Foxes. Come on, Foxes, get in here with me. We want you to come on down here. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, there are still plenty of tickets. I mean, I think there's probably like 20 or 30 left. If you're Bears fans, you're a Bears fan, right? Yeah, you're a Bears fan? Oh, yeah, I know. Duh, everybody is. We want you to get down here. You can still get tickets. There are some left. You can see the GLO van outside of the Paradise Hotel. That's where we're at. It all kicks off in just a couple of minutes, the 2011 Bears Blitz, with players like Steve McMichael, Mongo. As a matter of fact, he's right over there in the bar. He's right over there. I want to go up there and be like, hey man, come on. But people like that. Also, Emery Moorhead. I didn't realize this, but Emery Moorhead, tight end, is going to be here tonight as well. Mark Bortz, who doesn't always show up to these kinds of things, he's going to be here as well. So we want you to be here as well. Bring your stuff to get signed, okay? Because there's an autograph session, question and answer, right? As well as the dinner, the Super Bowl shuffle. As a Bears fan, I'm about to pass off. And Jeff, who?
I heard Jeff the DJ is going to be there.
Yeah, I heard that too. Anyway, come on down here and see us. We're at the Paradise Hotel. It is the 2011 Bears Blitz from Miller Lite, the Paradise, ladies, you guys here, and of course, Peoria's classic rock station, 95.5
GLO.
I love it.
Still scares people. Not me though. Okay, yes he does, just a little bit. Steve McMichael. Give him a little time. Over to my left now, Mr. Mark Bortz. To my left, to his right, yes, also known sometimes as Junkyard Dog, Mama's Boy, Otis Wilson! A guy I didn't really recognize without his cool shades, his cowbell, and his hat. Hunter for your Chicago Bears, Mr. Boy Buford! Did you guys bring that cowbell? Was that? No, okay. Wise ID. Ah, Rory shut down the bar, Buford! I want to party. And to his left, LA, Mike Richardson! Mr. Emery Moorhead! That's it! All right. Hey, Butthead. Question from the audience. They want to know, at one point you had high 9 written on the sock, right? On the back of was that on the back of the sock? On the back of your heel. And they want to know why that
was. He was probably in rehab that week and couldn't make the game. I just wanted to make him feel part of the team. I don't know. I think he was hurt one week, didn't travel, something like that. That was when we were always pushing the button, making, I guess, communications on shoes, whether it was your towel hanging down, but the NFL slowly did away with all that, and they don't allow any of that anymore. I might have. I'm sure I did. They said I had high 9. He was probably hurt, not traveling, something like that. So just a little show of support.
Very good question. Very good question. I think, are you going to respond?
Listen, he said he went to rehab. You know, it's only a drunk can remember what he used to do.
All right,
I'm glad that didn't go over some of you guys' heads, but I wouldn't want to remember some of the stuff he did either.
All right, how about how about some more questions?
I'd like to know when you're going to do the self-finish stretch at Chicago and probably again.
When are you going to do that self-fitting stretch?
As soon as I get that $5 million personal liability umbrella policy paid up again, because then I'll be able to whip his ass in the parking lot, right? You guys know what you should have realized about that night. You know, it was a close play at home, and the Cubs were losing. The umpire calls the guy sliding home out. That's why they were booing him. Well, when I said, don't worry, you don't got to boo him, I'll have speech from him after the game. At the end of the game was tied, and the Cubs slid home. It was a closer play. That umpire went, save! Cubs win the game. The paper should have said, Mongo gets the save the next game.
Gotta love his style. Gotta love his... No, okay. Let's go ahead and get that one straight.
First question was what now?
The nickname.
The nickname, Butthead.
Butthead.
Yeah, it came from, you know, I guess just how nicknames start when you're around the room. We used to butt heads after we scored, and I think it just led to Butler, Butthead. And then I was just a kicker. They were going to call me whatever they wanted. It was going to stick. So you really don't have a say in it at all.
Quit eating humble pie. Butthead, you know this guy was the best tackling kicker on the kickoffs that you've ever seen, and you don't realize that? Did anybody ever break on him? He would squeeze him to the sideline and use his forehead to knock him out of bounds. That's how we call him Butthead.
Last year, and you mentioned your opinion of rookie kickers, kickers that had a bad game, maybe miss the field goal, tie, or win the game, and their behavior after the game in the locker room.
No, Kevin knows this. Don't miss the game-winning kick and then squall about it to me later. I'll lift you up and make you fly like Superman. And then when you hit in that bar booth, you break your arm. And he had to kick for about a month during the season with that cast on his arm. You know why you guys didn't notice? Because he was just a kicker.
And the abuse continues.
Look at that.
All right, what's here on the panel? Would you guys still play in the NFL if you could? Who wants to field that one?
I think we today. Huh?
You would play through good today.
I would make sure they thought I was coming Thursday. For sure.
Anybody else up on the panel, would you play if you still could?
No doubt about it. I'll take the paycheck.
You guys need to understand what we're talking about here. Patrick Manley, the long snapper, and that's all he plays, makes more money in 1 year than I did for 1 year in my career with the Bears.
Yeah, those salaries are certainly quite elevated nowadays. We got another question from one of our Bears faithful.
I thought if anybody wanted to be the head coach, would be Mike Singletary. It turned out.
Right, that made sense, didn't it?
He was not a head coach anymore, but he got a job in Minnesota.
Did any of you foresee like Frazier becoming a head coach at all, or?
Not really. I mean, most guys you see are good students of the game. There's two different things, playing and coaching. And you know, some guys do have a passion for it. You kind of see the ones that are, like Ron Barron, you know, Singletary, Jeff Fisher. So, but most of all, you certainly with Mike Singletary, you do something towards that nation.
95 RGO.